Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Rastusha Arena for yet another game this weekend at the U-19 level for the NWHL. I'm Jerry Beekman, bringing you this game live, or if you watch it later on tape delay, but it is streaming live at jwhl.org, or you can also find us on our YouTube channel at JWHL. Just search under at youtube.com for JWHL. Pick up recent games and you'll see the live button and you can watch this game as it happens. This evening's game, the first of two remaining games this evening, will feature the NAHA Winterhawks facing off against the Ridley Tigers. NAHA is in the white sweaters with the orange and black. Very seasonal, I would say, but as we come upon the Halloween season. Well, the teams are gathering around their respective nets and pucks are being collected, so we should be underway shortly.
Okay, we're live now.
This is likely the fourth game for both of these teams this weekend, so a grueling schedule on these weekends when all the teams converge on one venue. Looks like Brooke Laranja will take the spot between the pipes for the Ridley Tigers. Not sure who has that opportunity down at the NAHA end of the ice. We'll let you know as soon as we find out. And that's going to be Ariel DeSmet. Number 32, she'll stand between the pipes for the Winterhawks. We're getting ready for the opening face-off. Abby Bowie will be facing off for the Tigers. Their bench is psyched. And Holenka Bryce for NAHA. Puck goes back to Ava Jaski. She'll push it forward. Turn back and out through the neutral zone. Blitz knocks it down and chases Boley back to pick it up. Marino turns it back behind the net. Van Roboys will knock it down. No icing on this. The guys are down to put pressure on. Stretch pass out to Elliott. She'll turn it back in. Watt with it. No, she'll lose the puck. It goes out through the neutral zone. Back to collect will be Mary Sweetapple for the Tigers. Too far for Watt. Puck dangles out front. Now kicked into the zone as it bounces through. Tapped back. Still in though. Snow kept it in. Into the corner to pick it up. It's flipped up by Forsberg. Now across to JWHL. She has it knocked off her stick, back in by Russell. Emma Wuthrick with it. She'll skate through as it popped off her stick just inside the blue line. Puck taken by Tegan Ray. Dropped off there. Knocked out by Maddie Johnson. Puck off the glove of Laranger. Fess, she'll dump it back behind. Skips over Johnson's stick. Out to the point via Graves. She'll put it across to her partner there. Johnson through. Early opportunities for the Winterhawks. Graves keeps it in, puts it around, and it comes all the way around the boards, back up to the half board here. Now dumped down by the Tigers as they get the change, but that will be an icing call, and faceoff will come back into the Tiger end. Puck controlled off the faceoff. Ava Robinson pops it around the boards. Shot out to McIsaac. She'll pass it off to Van Roboys on the boards. Flipped into the zone by Bowie as Van Roboys had fallen. Sophie Holden puts it along the boards, but put back in by Jaski. Never made it to the blue line. Corner battles early. Snow and Watt back there for the Tigers, but it's now taken back in by the Tigers. They're looking out front. She'll take the shot instead. Snow was in the spot. She's scored earlier today. The breakaway by Markovsky, Ellie Markovsky. Brought up from the U-16 team. Faceoff comes back to the Tigers' end of the ice. Puck out to Fess. Spino puts it on net. Puck comes back to Spino. A weak bounce off her stick. Fest with it, she'll gain the zone. Drops the shoulder, tries to power through in front. She's kept wide. Back out front. And the shot as Weatherick comes in off the bench. Spino back to collect. It's tapped by Joe Hall as it goes in, and the Winterhawks go for the change. Boley sends it forward. Van Roboys picks it up. She'll go towards the boards. She has Kuhn with her. Kuhn loses her footing. Puck get in by Emma Robertson. Her shot goes wide. Kuhn picks it up, puts ahead to Porozinski. Porozinski gets her exit blocked at the blue line. Wagner with it. She gets pinched by Shaylin Clark. Puck still in the neutral zone. Gregson picks up her own bounce off the boards. Holden back to guard that opportunity. Snow with it. She's got Watts with her. Puck back Jaski. She cut off Bjornsson's attempt to catch up to it. Jaski in. She puts the puck wide. She'll back into the boards and attempt to flip it out, but it just moves along around to the near boards. Pass across, flips out, and Jaski just turns and fires it back in as the Tigers go for the change. Via Graves up the near board. She lost it off her stick while she was trying to move that forward. Pass picked off by Bryce. Now Tegan Ray picks it up. Slides it forward to Abby Russell. Russell has it again. She'll dump it in and get the change up for the Tigers. Put down to Elliott to Donnelly. Should put it around. Bryce with it. The feed and the shot out front. Puck flips out as Donnelly goes to the corner for it. Sweet Apple had her pin. We'll have a face-off to the left of Loranger. Wutherick up to her point. Slid in by Spino. Went through a few legs. Wutherick will take it. She'll pass up to Joe Hall. She'll skate back and cross. She's got Wutherick with her. Puck too far. Gregson takes it out. Gains the zone. Still looking for Snow there as Snow camps out front. Now she'll swing behind to pick up the puck. Off the legs of Lacombe. Covered up by Lorangers. No score here. 10:46 remaining in period one. Put flip forward too far. Can't be handled by Russell, and it will go back the other way. Jaski tied up. Now the puck goes out to Tegan Ray. Gets held up there by NAHA. Flipped out to the neutral zone. Graves back to pick it up. She'll turn it and fire it back in. Looks like it's going on net. Porozinski after it. The bounce off the wall, and Deering goes to pick it up. She gets pinched by Fess. Fess takes it and will turn back. Has it popped off her stick by Von Roboys, and the puck will travel all the way around behind the Tigers' net. Ava Robertson with it. She'll turn 360 and pass it back to Sweet Apple up through the neutral zone, but it's picked out there by Van Roboy. She streaked through. Puck is pinned up against the goaltender and we'll get the whistle. Puck back to Sweet Apple. She'll just flip it on in towards that, hoping for a deflection. Puck now out by Donnelly. She'll lose it to Robertson. She wants it back. Pass too far from Van Roboys. Holden with it. Falls off her stick. Kept in by Kuhn. And Marino along the far wall. Elliott backhands it around. Sweet Apple continues the motion, but it gets pinned there. Boley takes it back the other way. She'll just flip it high and down, going for the change. They'll also have the icing call on that, so the faceoff will come back in their Tiger zone with 8:25 remaining. Pulled out by Forsberg. She gets trapped on the board there. Puck slips out into the slot, now back to the boards. Emma Wuthworth, she gets ridden down by Watt. Flips to Forsberg and back. Wuthworth. She skates through but has it taken off her stick by Snow. Snow and Graves collide. Wutherick out to center where it's put back in by Culligan. JWHL gets it at the red line. She'll dump it in. NAHA changes. Wagner tied up in the corner. Puck gets scooted out and along, but gets pinned again on the backboards. Pokes free in the shot. The wraparound attempt by Wagner. Denied. Johnson with it. And back the other way come the Tigers, but just over the blue line is Spino, and she'll turn it back. Put it across actually to her partner who puts it back. Holden with it. Robertson drops it. Bjornsson keeps it in for NAHA. Robertson flips it off the board and then gives a little extra to Wagner on the way by. Bjornsson, bounce pass off the wall, picked up there by Makovsky. Slips out just past the leg of Ava Robertson. Flipped down ice. Ava now puts it, dumps it in. It'll stop at the half boards and gets turned back by NAHA. Elliott picks it up in her zone. Backhanded out by Snow. Off the wall, picked up by Marino, or put forward by Marino, and Sweet Apple has had it tied up for a second. Now Bryce has it. Turn right there by Donnelly. Oh, Spino put it out front. It was deflected. Spino with it. Being ridden hard by Watt. Ahead for Donnelly. She'll skate for it, but she'll be beaten to it as an icing's called, and we'll go back to the NAHA end with 4:24 on the clock. No score between the NAHA Winterhawks and the Ridley Tigers. Moved along by Wuthridge. She headmans it to Joe Hall. She'll hold up. Hits Kuhn at the just inside the blue line. The puck comes back out and on net by the shot from Holden. Kuhn. Flipped in, puck loose, covered up. 3:38 remaining, still no score. Robertson back with it. She'll pass to her defensive partner. The long pass, no one there. That'll be icing. So we're back in the Tiger zone. 3:23 on the clock. Boley pulls it back into the corner. Flipped along the boards, kept in at point by via Graves. She'll send it around the world and back out to the far point where Fess has it. Wagner drops it off. Now out to Graves. Graves flips it on, just wide. Graves out front, she'll flip it wide to the far side. Jasky there. Boley. Puck comes around. Emma Robertson there battles with Johnson for it. Puck pokes free and Jasky is around to pick it up. But it's kept in the zone by the Winterhawks. Now it's flipped out into the neutral zone. Just coming off the bench is Makovsky. She'll put it into the zone for the Winterhawks. Makovsky gets a stick on it and knocks the puck free into the corner. Graves back in and around the world again. Let's not fight over it. Fess flips it long. Lacombe puts it across. No great connection on a shot there. Good thought as well, though. Holden turns it back. That goes too far, and we'll have an icing call with 1:23 remaining in a scoreless first period. No call there. Spino couldn't keep it in. Back to pick it up is Holden. She'll dump it down to Donnelly. "12 seconds. Shot by JWHL. Graves, bouncing shot off the blocker, and that'll do it for period 1. No score between the NAHA Winterhawks and the Ridley Tigers. We'll take a short break and be back for period 2. So we're back for period 2. No score here between the Tigers and the Winterhawks. Puck is pulled back to Jasky. She'll just dump it along. Graves back to pick it up for the Winterhawks. Wutherick was there to help, but puck got beyond her. She challenges Boley for it. Now Van Roboys and Kuhn battle. Now it's moved along even further as Robertson and Wutherick battle for it. So that corner was pretty active. Puck loose out in front. Gets taken out as Forsberg gains the zone. She's got help with JWHL, but she gets ridden off the puck. Wutherick came in to help. He almost took it away. Van Roboys, she'll take it to the blue line and dump it in as the Tigers need that changeup. The long bounce pass by Graves, picked up by Elliott and turned back to the neutral zone. Snow has it poked away by Graves. Slips through the legs of Kuhn. She'll go back. Bounce pass behind and advanced along the boards to the neutral zone where it's put back in by number 4 Carmen Elliott. Porozinski taps it along. She'll put it back on her stick. We've got a penalty coming up for the Winterhawks. Looks like Sydney Fess is going on the check. That looks like how it will be. So the Tigers get the man advantage at 18:04, period 2. Boley, Van Roboys, and Robertson on the front line for the Tigers. Holden skates back, try to control the puck. She's got actually 2 Tigers with her, Robertson and Van Roboys. Puck free to the point. Robertson, Ava Robertson, 22, puts it in. Jaskiel, she'll keep it at the point at the half wall. It pops through Van Roboy's stick. She'll have to go back to collect. It's now pinned on the boards as a player is down on top of it, so we'll get a whistle. 1:18 remaining on the penalty to Sydney Fess, and the face-off will come to the left of Ariel Desmet. Pair of 27s on the face-off. Back to Elliott. She'll pass across to Sweet Apple. He takes the shot. Puck tied up by the skate. Flip free. Weatherick tried to move it out, but just to the top of the face-off circle. Elliott will bring it back. There's the shot. Nice opportunity there. Flip forward onto the stick of a waiting Tiger, and it's dumped all the way back. 39 remaining on the power play. The Winterhawks needed that opportunity for fresh legs. Kept there by Wutherick. She'll take the shot and the shorty. 27, Emma Wutherick with the shorthanded goal. And there's still 20 seconds left on the power play for the Tigers. Taken in by Ray. She'll drop it back to the point. It's flipped on there. Russell gets pinned behind. From her knees, Holden moves the puck along. Johnson back. She'll bounce it out and take off the leg of Culligan. Now out through the neutral zone as we're back full strength. Back to pick it up is Holden. The long pass forward to Wagner. Oh! Flip back to the point. Didn't go out. Shot right on, covered up by the netminder. 15-27 now as NAHA leads the Ridley Tigers by a score of 1-0. On the goal by Emma Wuthridge. Lacombe works it through. Puck out in the blue paint and covered up. Robertson and Van Roboys bring it out. It's taken there by Markovsky. We'll have the neutral zone face-off. Spino with it. She'll turn back. She's got pressure from Grexton. Grexton tries to kick it free. It's now in the corner. Puck takes a bounce out front. It's sent out to the point to Sweet Apple. Battling for it there was Donnelly. She gets it out and sends it up to Marino. Marino's in alone. Has it taken off her stick by Janica Watt. Snow and Helenka Bryce get into a little bit, and Bryce is going to go sit for two on the trip. I think that was one of the situations where the reaction wound up getting caught and the initial play may not have. Either way, the Tigers have the 2-minute power play at 13:57. Popped all the way down by Sophie Holden. Back to collect will be Clark. Bowley with it. Dumped back in by Holden again. Now taken by Wutherick. She'll throw it towards the net. Off of Clark. Robertson turns with it, skates it out into the neutral zone, but she gets pinned up against the boards just outside the Winterhawks bench. Slid through for Bowley, but never quite made it firmly on the stick. She'll just take it off the boards and skate in with it. She's kept outside now by Holden. Holden also comes up with the puck on the way through, down on one knee, and throws the puck up into the netting for the face-off with 57 seconds remaining on the power play for the Tigers. Watt behind, the puck gets pushed around by Graves. Comes out through the neutral zone. Back to pick it up is Robinson. Snow's there, she'll feed Watt. Puck too far. Fess goes after her in the corner. The shot on net by Snow covered up. And we'll have a face-off with 26 left on the power play. .23 remaining on the period clock. Jaschke, the big windup, glove save and held on to for the face-off. Fess nails it all the way around, and it's kept in at the point by Robertson. Puck shot all the way down, 8 seconds remaining. Maddie Johnson, she'll try to pick it up and get that extra shot on. Her team's got one shorty already. Teams are now at even strength. Jaschke back to pick it up. She'll just flip it back as it ping-pongs around. Taken there by Markovsky and out through out into the neutral zone. Van Roboys had to wait for the tag up. She'll circle all the way around. As Sweet Apple steps forward, drops it for Van Roboys. Van Roboys takes it behind. She'll try to wrap it out right in front to Bowley. And the save made by Brooke Lorandra. Checked that by Ariel DeSmet. Okay, 11:09. The Tigers lead by one. Tigers are down by one. Face off in the NAHA end. Puck drawn back to Sweet Apple. She can't get the pass off. In fact, it's knocked out through into the neutral zone, pinned up against the wall. Comes forward to Donnelly. Marina was bringing it forward. Kind of got the world collapse around her. Graves at the point. Can't get it through. Sweet Apple has it tied up. Now she'll take it on her stick. Across looking for Snow. Snow skates through the neutral zone. Takes the shot. Stick to side. By DeSmet. Kuhn picks it up and advances it on the near board. She'll send it off the leg of Donnelly. Back into the corner, Bryce. Kuhn skates it by. Taken now by Donnelly. She gets pinned in the corner. Puck slides out front, gets covered up. We're down to 9:30 as NAHA leads the Tigers by one. Taken from behind by NAHA. Out comes Emma Wuthrick. She's got Forsberg with her, as well as others. Flipped out front. The shot there from Fess goes off a Tiger and loose, bobbles around loose out front. Jaski to Van Roboys. Van Roboys just flips it up high. That still will be an icing. And the puck comes back in the Tiger zone. .8:55 remaining in the second period. Wuthrick on the face-off, pulls it to the boards, and then she'll get the rebound off the board, and she'll go for the tuck-in. It's covered up out front. Puck back to the point, Spino. Dropped into the corner. Forsberg there. Got flipped out front. And here come the Tigers. Spino keeps her outside as JWHL brings it behind. Now the puck has advanced. Unfortunately, that was behind Johnson and by Johnson, sorry, behind her teammate. Drop there. Johnson got her stick on it. Culligan has it taken away by Wagner. Picked up by Clark. She'll send it around the boards to her partner. It's flipped out now by Watt, but turned back by Johnson. Fess. She's got to wait for her teammates to clear the zone. They do, but so does the puck. Now it's back in. Chasing is Devin Porozinski. 7:21 remaining on the clock for this period. Puck starts to move. Can't really call any possession just yet. Now we can. Puck comes across to Kuhn. She'll fire it on net off the pads. The rebound right into the gut. And she'll hold on. He's getting a little testy out front. 6:55 remaining in this period. Lacombe with it. She'll send it out in front. The shot by Bjornsson unsuccessful as we've got a gate open down in the corner. The whistle was blown. Always dangerous when a door flies open. Real potential for injury there. Robertson will send it around to her sister. She can't get it out. Now she does. Puts it long. That will come on net. As there's a race for that puck, won by Van Roby. She'll turn around. The shot off Boley. And we've got a hooking penalty coming up. On Sonia Bjornsson. So with 6:23, Tigers have another opportunity on the power play. Puck slides under the stick of Robertson. Now Snow on the boards tries to get to it, but Bryce dumps it in. That'll take 20 seconds off the clock. Jaski being trapped behind. Donnelly there. Across to Watt, it pops off her stick. Sent back in by Graves. Jaski picks it up and turns right around with it. Now off the stick of Gregson. She'll try to back it in on a second opportunity. Snow back, she'll pick it up just inside her blue line in turn. Fess had it up against the boards. Now she'll skate it in. She's got help as well. She'll just slide it across. She's got Helenka Bryce with her. They just want to be careful they don't get caught back. Donnelly, 48 seconds remaining. And now I will check that because now Jonica Watt is going into the penalty box. So there is going to be a 4-on-4 for 46 seconds. And then we'll actually have a Winterhawks power play. We're at 5 minutes on the game clock for the period. Out comes Boley. She's by herself. Knocked off her stick by Holden. JWHL turns with it. She'll skate it in over the red line and dump it. Puck tied up behind Elliott and check that Sweet Apple and Elliott are there. Moved along by JWHL. She'll off the wall to Holden. And we're now on a Winterhawks power play for another minute and 2. Shovel tried to get out by Boley. Didn't make it all the way. Now it does. It trickles down. Boley is worried more about the man than the puck. Brought forward by Johnson. She's got help with it. She'll take it in and take the shot. Hits high shelf. and extends the lead for NAHA. Maddie Johnson, 3:42. Check that, 3:49 remaining in the period. Fess with it. Kept in the zone. She was unable to get it out. It's caught underneath. Now it's flipped out through center. Jaski picks it up, but she's got Wagner right on her. Direct shot at the goal there. At least Grexton was trying for it. Wagner, she'll turn. Diagonal pass across. Slipped under the stick of Devin Porozinski, but she'll finally knock it down. 2:57 remaining. As Jaski powers down the end, the sideboard. Snow picks it up off the board. She'll pass all the way across to Emma Robertson. Tried to get the centering pass going. Got stopped on the leg of a Winterhawk player. Wraparound attempt and the nice shot there by Janica Watt. Watt, she'll bring it back. Clark will take the long shot from the point. Robertson puts it behind her own net. It comes around to the near boards, where it gets frozen for a second. Taken away by Van Roboy. She'll head towards the net, but the Winterhawks will be down one skater for the rest of this period anyway, as Sophie Kuhn goes on the penalty for the hooking penalty. Now flipped out to center. Van Roboys gains the zone. She'll flip it high and into the corner as it bounces in. Fess, however, has it. Both players go down, but the puck is behind, and Bowley's there with it. Out to Robertson for the long shot off the pad. And then onto the stick of Fess. She'll skate it out. Pushed along there by Marino. She doesn't get a clean shot at it, but manages to hack it into the Tiger zone with 1:05.4 left on the period, and 3 seconds longer than that on the penalty. Sweet Apple takes it in. She'll overskate it, drops it for Snow. She'll power to the net, and that finally worked. They've been working on that one as Watt met her on the short side and put it home as the goalie was unable to move across quickly enough, and we now have narrowed the lead with just 40 seconds left on the clock. So that was a power play goal. We're down to 30. And we've got another penalty coming up as Porozinski gets taken down. So Ava Robinson will sit for 2. Robertson's sister is number 11. She's number 22. Sister Emma at number 11. "20 seconds left on the clock. Hits the netting, so we'll have a stoppage at 15. Winterhawks back to Fess. Across and back to Fess. She'll take the shot on, and she'll take the goal. It was tipped out front by Johal, so Johal from Fess, I believe. At any rate, it's now a 3-1 lead for the Winterhawks. Seven seconds on the clock, and then we'll take a break while we put down new ice. And going into the changing room for between periods, NAHA goes in with a 3-2 lead over the Ridley Tigers. We'll take a short break for new ice and be back for period 3. It's time for period 3 here at Rustusha, with the NAHA Winterhawks leading the Tigers of Ridley College by a score of 3-1. Spino with it. She'll turn back and try to get it out the zone. It's kept on along the boards there. She'll try going across, and it's flipped out by Marino. Marino taken down. No call. Just incidental. Tied up there outside the Tigers zone. Flips free, and back comes Snow with it. She'll take the shot from outside as wide. The rebound comes out all the way to this near wall. Aleka Bryce moves it forward. Donnelly. She'll put it back to Holden. Holden brings it forward. It gets dumped in by Marino as the Winterhawks change up. Westbrook with it behind. Pinned in the corner, Clark's there for the Tigers. Westbrook picks it up out front to JWHL. She'll put it by the net. Flipped out by Sweet Apple out to the neutral zone. Flip to JWHL. Darcy JWHL with it. She'll dump it. She'll come back and try to pick it up. It'll be flipped out to the neutral zone and backhanded in by Audra Van Roboys. Long pass. Porozinski couldn't get a hold of it initially. She's got it pinned against the far boards now. Trickles around behind. Porozinski again. She'll center it all the way through. Stopped at the point by Kuhn. Bouncing puck in the blue. And the whistle. Adrenaline seems to be flowing in this game, especially at the whistle. 17:36 remaining in the period. Shot Graves doesn't get much on it. Jaski up to Snow and out by Snow. Kept out of zone by Robertson. But Wagner knocks it in. She'll follow. Taken by Robertson. She'll turn back around at the shot via Graves. At the point, via Graves dumps it back in. Goes all the way round, and Graves picks it up outside the far blue line. Centering pass went through Markovsky. Jaski, she'll dump it. That should be icing, and it is. Was wondering for a second whether he was going to make that line or not. Bryce with Spino across to Holden. She's got Lacombe with us. Holden with the shot. Spino through. Deflected out front by Sonia Bjornsson. but on net and covered up by Brooke Laranger. We've got 16:02 remaining on the clock for the period. Bryce turns, puts it wide. Marino gets taken down. I think that's a trip there. Well, we'll call it a hook as Catherine Culligan goes to sit for two. Bryce on the face-off with Deering. Puck sent all the way down by Deering. Back to collect is Kuhn for the Winterhawks. Donnelly through Taverick, but Jaska gets it and kicked on by Bryce. As she and Marino have it tied up along the boards, as well as Donnelly. Robertson out to the point, kept in at the blue line by Graves, so they'll have to tag up, will the Winterhawks. Robertson sends it in on net as her folks get a chance to change. Snow chases aggressively behind. Wetherick on the ice, prone, still manages to get the puck out of the zone. Graves up the near boards to Wetherick. She's at the face-off circle, will take the shot. Goes off the leg and up into the netting, so we'll have a face-off. 28 seconds remaining on the penalty to Catherine Culligan. $14:15 remaining in the period. Bryce. Spino. Fess, although it's out, and back down as the final 9 click off, down to 4. And the Tigers have killed this one off. Porozinski muscles through. Fess with it. Johnson turned to dump it in. It's now flipped out. Holden with it. She'll forward pass it to Wagner. Once again backed around. Holden will be back. Van Roboys takes it off her stick. Number 12 with the shot, Boley. It's covered up. Some objection taken after the play. And we're just over 13 minutes remaining. Puck slides through. Boley was right there. Russell jumps off as her stick was broken. Puck covered up in the whistle as Boley puts it on the net. Deering picks it up, drops the shoulder, tries to get the backhand off. Bryce has it. She'll gain the zone. Centering pass there to number 15, Marino. We've got a penalty coming up on the Tigers again. Holden at the point with it. She'll hang on and shoot. That one goes in. Holden from just inside the blue line extends the lead for the Winterhawks to 3 as they're now up 4-1. Puck taken away and turned back by Fest. She'll skate it up. Skate into the zone. Loses the puck, but Donnelly, she'll come back up with it. Now it bounces around off some Tiger sticks. Donnelly was there. Fest. Backhanded around by Culligan. Comes back up, out to Robertson, Emma Robertson. She'll take it out of the zone. Boley across to Van Roe boys. She hasn't knocked off her stick. Boley with it. She'll put it out front. Number 19 there takes a big swing at it. That's Culligan. Face off to the left of Ariel DeSmet. 11:18 remaining in the period. Pass forward to Wuthrick. She'll cut towards center. Puck gets tied up at her feet. Taken back the other way. Tegan Ray with it. She's got Russell with her. She'll push her along the boards. Russell was there. Now Ray comes with it from behind. Tries to wrap. Through Joe Hall. That'll be icing. We're down to 10:42 remaining on the clock. Porozinski brings it out on her feet, but then Sweet Apple throws it back in. Graves up to Porozinski again, but Snow slides through with it. She'll push it on behind. Now it's trapped in the corner. Puck ricochets around. Via Graves picks it up behind. She'll flip it high along the boards and out. Abby Gregson will knock it back in. Graves again across to Kuhn. Forward for Wagner. Wagner with the shot. She goes hard into the boards. Puck out at neutral, turn back. Wagner with it again. Has it in her feet. She'll pet across to Porozinski. Porozinski from Wagner, extending the lead to 5-1. 9:33 remaining on the game clock. Bjornsson on the faceoff for NAHA. Deering for the Tigers. Covered up. Out front, faceoff will come in the NAHA end. Spino with it behind. She'll turn back. Fest flips it up. Now she gets it back on her stick. She'll skate it out this time. Skate through center ice. Into the corner. She'll center the pass. Looking for Lacombe. Comes back off Robertson's stick. She tries to hit Russell. Things get tied up. Puck gets back into the Tiger zone. Just flips out. Just outside the blue line, but tapped back in by Markovsky. Kinback, pick it up. She'll pass to Holden. Holden puts it in the zone. Back to her at the point, and she'll move it to the back boards. Rio trying to move it behind, and Jasky pushes it beyond her. Donnelly at the point will feed it to Marino and now to Bryce. Watt will skate it out the zone and down. Feeds off to a waiting Snow. Watt with it. She'll drop it for Snow. Snow flings it around the boards. It's continued along by Bryce. And now flipped out by Marino. Slides back in, covered up by the goaltender, DeSmet. And we've got 7:24 remaining in a 5-1 hockey game. Here comes Wutherick. She'll put it across to Markovsky. We've got an interference coming up. I believe Culligan. It is. And another power play for NAHA. Graves. Across. Oh, nice feeding Wutherick. Was Fess. Her shot went wide. Nice thought, nice pass. Diagonal pass through. Back to the point. Graves. Fess. She'll flip it back to Graves, but they'll have to tag up. Van Roboys turns it the other way, puts it off the glass and bounces on net as the Tigers take another opportunity to change up. There's 1:15 remaining on the penalty. Russell picks off the pass. Kept in there by Robertson. Fess skating out. She tries to flip it through Robertson's legs unsuccessfully, and back to pick it up again is Graves. She's being followed by Robertson. Off the stick of Russell. Puck still back in the Winterhawk zone. There's only 37 seconds remaining on the power play opportunity for the Winterhawks. Icing's been waved off. That's Robertson, and now Jaski, and now Russell try to make the puck leave the zone. Finally, they're successful. Flips over Spino's stick, but Holden drives it forward. Johnson had it on the boards. Donnelly gets knocked down in front. Offsides with 4:49. Face-off outside. Sonia Bjornsson on the face-off for NAHA. Jonica Watt back for Graves. She gets pushed along. Here comes Snow. Snow shot handled and pushed aside by the goaltender, Desmet. Markovsky. She'll flip it up all the way to Lacombe. Lacombe tries to back it in. Bjornsson couldn't connect with it as it passed through the net area. Markovsky gets and turns. Now Sweet Apple. She'll put it through Watt. Graves is back to pick it up as the Tigers change up. Robertson across to Jaski. Now Bowley with it. Up to Van Roboys. Pushed on by Emma Robertson. Back there was Kuhn. She'll turn it back. Ava Robinson with the long lob from the point. Marino with it. She's got help with Bryce. Bryce there with it. The shot on net covered up. Off the pads and then covered up. 3:17 left in the period and likely the game. Pass too far from McIsaac. Now on the stick of Tegan Ray. Gets tied up in the boards, but it's moved along by Russell. She gets Fessar. Fess comes away with it. She'll flip it high through center. It'll trickle under the stick of Culligan as Donnelly puts pressure through. Two and a half minutes to go. As Donnelly gains his own, it'll be dropped back to Wutherick. Kept in there by Robertson. Ava Robertson. Taken away by Snow. We've got a penalty coming up on the Winterhawks. On the check. As Emma Wutherick goes to the penalty box. There's a minute and 47 left on the game clock. Puck controlled by NAHA. Kept in at the point by Ava Robertson. Good opportunity out front by Van Roboys. Now the long pass to Porozinski. She'll turn behind. 1:23 remaining. Graves dumps it. 1 minute left on the game clock. Forward to Van Roboys. She's in with Deering. Deering's got it, but gets swept off her stick. Jaski shall backhand it in to Robertson, Evan Robertson. She's taken off by Fess. Puck dumped all the way down. 40 seconds remaining. But Bjornsson chases after it as the goaltender throws it around the boards. Once again, flipped down in. 21 seconds left on the clock. Nothing to lose. Go for the goal. Flipped into the gut of Kuhn. Guys, that'll do it. So at the end of 3, NAHA defeats the Ridley Tigers by a score of 5-1. We hope you enjoyed this game, and we have one more this evening. Stay tuned. But for right now, I'm Jerry Beekman, and for the JWHL, we're out.